Hey YouTube, my name's TJ and today I want to show you this electric pressure washer from DeWALT. This is a 2400 PSI model that uses 1.1 gallons a minute. Let's get started. First thing you're going to want to do is open the box. Make sure you have all the parts and pieces that are supposed to be in there. Now this comes with the wand, high pressure hose, all the nozzles, the handle, extension cord, and everything you need to get going. It should be just a plug and play. Once you've got everything accounted for, we're going to start by taking the handle and clipping it into place on the base of the unit. Next, I'll take the high pressure hose here and take out the little twist ties. Go ahead and take the protective ends off of the threads and screw them in place. Now this hose will work in either direction. You got one end for the handle and one end for the base of the unit. I found it easy just to attach the hose onto the back of the unit while we're working on it. I've got the spray handle grip just clipped in and I'm going to attach the hose. Next, I'll take the spray wand and attach it to the spray handle grip. In the bag, you'll find one of the nozzles. This one's called the power nozzle, and to install it on the end of the wand, it's just a feed connector. Pull back on the detent and push in the nozzle, and it'll lock it securely in place. Now that you've got everything installed, it'd be a good time to look at your instructions before you lose them. Typical fashion, I did this last after I put everything together. Alright, next we'll just hook up our water supply and turn your hose on. I found this to be a good time to add some soap to the reservoir. After you got that hooked up, go ahead and take your wand, the spray handle, and let out all the air in the system. And then once your water's flowing, you're going to want to let this run for about a minute or two, and that should get any air bubbles cleared out of the hose. Once you're done with that, go ahead and plug the unit in, and this would be a good time to test the GFCI circuit. Go ahead and hit the test button and the reset button. With that working, let's go ahead and give this thing a test drive. Flip your power switch to on and remove the safety lever on the handle. Holding that handle down, your pressure should build until it meets maximum pressure. Now, one of the problems I ran into immediately is I couldn't get it to hold pressure, and I thought maybe there was still some air bubbles left in the hose. As you can see, I'm generally confused why this thing isn't holding pressure. I turned the unit off and gave it a closer look to see if there was a problem. And there was a problem. Here you'll see this soap hose was leaking and letting air into the system as I was using it. Now this was a simple fix. I just cut the bad end of the hose off. I used a hose clamp to install it more securely than it came. I found this little design flaw really annoying, especially right out of the box. I shouldn't be having to do repairs to a brand new machine. And a better design would have had a hose clamp on there to begin with. Attached to the machine is a chart with the different nozzles. Now we have from left to right, we have a soap nozzle. You have a nozzle for boats and automotive. There's one for cleaning your fence and deck. The next one is for household cleaning, such as windows and siding. And the last is the power nozzle for concrete and masonry or your driveway. I went ahead and installed the soap nozzle now that we've got our soap hose repaired, and sprayed down the whole pontoon, getting it nice and soapy. Once everything was soaped up, I put on the white nozzle, which is the boat and automotive nozzle, and tried to clean everything off. Now this white nozzle for the aluminum pontoons wasn't strong enough. It didn't seem like it had the oomph behind it. It did a good job cleaning the dirt and debris, but that really tough stuck on lake algae and lime staining didn't come off. I did see though that the lighter dirt and stuff came right off. Noticing that it wasn't really doing a whole lot to harm the pontoon, I decided to move up to the next one, which is the fence and deck nozzle, the green nozzle. And on the back of the pontoon there was some grease and grime from the battery box and the fuel box that actually did pretty well. With that, I went ahead and went back over the whole pontoon with the green nozzle, and it did a lot better job. Now to put everything away, make sure you have unplugged the unit. Go ahead and take the wand handle and clip it into the handle of the unit. Next, disconnect your hose, and I used a little bit of residual water here to clean up some of that soap residue. Go ahead and wrap the power cable on the back of the unit. Now this has two little wings on it to make that easier. You can wrap your high pressure hose on the Velcro strap on the back of the nozzle holder, and you're done. So my initial impression on this is pretty good. This did an okay job with the heavy duty grime and that we had on our boat, but as far as a general cleaning product for at home, this would be great for washing your car, siding on your house, cleaning up just kind of like your sidewalk or that. As far as real heavy duty stuff, or maybe if you're working on real greasy equipment, I don't think this is going to handle it. It just doesn't have the pressure behind it. But it's a very quiet machine. The one negative I have on it is right away we had to repair that the soap fitting. We shouldn't be repairing stuff brand new out of the box. So DeWALT, if you're watching this, do better. But I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, please give me a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching.